This is a band that I know the name of, but I'm not entirely sure I've ever heard them before. But the name of the band was inspired by the lead singer's struggle with bipolar disorder and a time that he spent in hospital. So a time in October where he felt pretty sad, pretty blue. So let's give them a listen. It just hit me like emotionally straight away. What distinctive vowels. I didn't think this is what I was gonna get. I didn't really know what style it was, but I didn't think it was gonna be this. I didn't realize it was so contemporary, but also his vowels, he loves his vowel. Instead of R with the he's using an which is actually a really clever thing to do because we still hear it as R, but it makes it a lot easier to sing and it gives it a certain quality that I can't put my finger on how to describe it in words, but you can definitely hear it. A lot of grunge people used that in the 90s, but he's got a brightness that is different. He's not depressing his larynx, he's not pushing his larynx down, so it's not got that heaviness that you get, or that kind of almost two-tone, pingy harmonic sound that you get in people like Eddie Vedder. It's brighter and lighter and almost gives me the vibe of a lot of the Scandinavian singers.
See the sun go down on the river.
He's doing it earlier though.
I feel the wind blow around the state.
Ooh, emotional.
Yeah. It's kind of closing in.
So in terms of vowels as well, his E's are really narrow, which gives it it goes through his nose a little bit, which gives it a little bit of bite, and then going to the warms it. It's a really unusual way of singing. It might be just his naturally the way he speaks and forms those vowels. It might, I mean, the best singers take the quirks of their own voices and their own speech patterns and put those into their singing, because your voice, like if you were doing a sport, right? If you try and run or you do a sport like someone else, then it's not really going to work for you. You have to find a way that works with your own body, and singing's exactly the same as any sport. You have to find a way that works for you and your body and your emotions and your mind, and I can hear that he's managed to do that, because the way that that voice hits you emotionally straight away, that is something special, but also that is authenticity, I think. Is being authentic emotionally, and he's using his voice as an instrument and he's playing around with it. It doesn't mean that you can't try new things with your voice, but he's really trusting what feels right in his body.
Do you feel it fall, or do you feel at all?
And allowing it to break and be vulnerable.
You see the world keep moving as I stumble, and they seem to move much faster than me. And while I sit in my four-cornered room, dividing hearts from my little girl, well, I can't but as I am.
Nice run though. Ooh.
But I wish she'd stay. But I was all beginning of two of us, start of our show.
So this is about his divorce and his separation from his daughter, and it's the great thing about singing and writing and creating in many ways is that it allows you to express emotions in a way that's healthy, to get those emotions out. It's never good to kind of hold them in, but sometimes it's not appropriate to, it's not appropriate to shout that in your daughter's face, right? But it is appropriate to write a song about it, and because that's going to affect her. But if you can then make a song about it and express that in a way that is therefore beautiful, it is a great way of dealing with it. It allows the daughter to understand the pain that it causes him to leave her, yet it doesn't have to intrude in her life in a way, all that anger and emotion doesn't have to kind of go and whack her on the head, I suppose, but it can still exist in a place that's healthy and communicates it well. And also it's extremely cathartic. It's cathartic for him, it's cathartic for the listener. It allows us to just, if you are writing a song about something that's going on in your life, it just allows you to feel those emotions and process them. And I think that is one of the amazing healing things about being an artist.
I see the sun.
And I'm going to stop and listen to a swathe, because I just want to point out that you can be a singer and you can be an artist without having people pay to listen. I feel like if this is something and you're like, I'm not an artist though, you can still go write a song if that's going to be something that helps you, or paint a piece of artwork, or whatever your version, write a story, whatever. Everyone has something that speaks to them. Go and play an instrument, and it doesn't have to be paid for. If you can later down the line or whatever, that's fine, but sometimes that also takes away that authenticity, so it's quite tough to do it in a commercial world in its own right anyway. So I just encourage anyone to do it, no matter if you feel like it's professional or if it's any good. It doesn't even matter if it's good. It's just a healing process. It's good to be using our creativity, no matter the outcome. It's not really about the outcome, it's about the process. Sounds cheesy and everyone says it, but it's true.
I feel the weight of your eyes as she stares. I feel it all when you first kiss my lips. You used to make me feel at home. You used to make me feel whole. You made me feel again. That's when you used to say, will you stay and not let go?
I love how he's taking it into his body as well. It's so truthful.
This heart of mine, you're taken it 100,000 times, but this time I'm gonna take it with me. See the door close down behind you. I watch your little face.
Beautiful. That cut
Turn
out.
from glow to straight gray.
Oh, interesting use of vibrato as well.
I see the moon, it goes up and it shines this glory on my face. Who would have known? Who would have known? Who would have known? Ah, we were stay and just let go. Hello, 'cause now there's three of us to think about now. And I'll show, and you would stay and never go. 'Cause I will never let go.
You know, I get the vibe as well that he's a real live performer. I bet the produced version is very contained, and I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I bet it's very like, it's produced to be a nice record, right? But here he's just letting rip, and you really feel it. And I think that there's a story that so many of us understand, and it's nice to see. I've seen quite a few artists, especially I think that we had it's always been younger artists doing stuff, and it's nice to see people singing into their 30s, 40s, 50s. Ooh. And it's nice to see people singing into their 30s, 40s, 50s, and singing about topics not just about love or whatever, singing about real things. And yeah, I love that. I love it. It's just real. It's just real.
Something to think about. In my heart of hearts, that's when I look into her big brown eyes. That's when I fall apart. Then you would say, at least she knows that I will never let go. No, let go.
Wow. Thank you for bearing your soul to us. Thank you. I hope it healed. I'm sure it did. That was emotional. That really meant something. When it means something to the artist, it means something to the listener too, and I think that is important to know. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Blue October. And thank you for watching. And if you liked it, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.